started. The thing every so often will glitch out, and all that stuff you recorded will disappear. So you have to stop and start.
73rd and Pitkin, 73 and Pitkin. Behind the location of 950 South 73rd.
Kind of mad at me because I gave her the bath, and then I made her wear those booties.
Loud music from a
Dogs don't like to wear shoes.
a brown and silver vehicle. They're working on the vehicles and music up too loud. Staying right at 1931, 085 22.
She's like, oh, yeah.
24 trying to call.
Take 2 separate case numbers when you're ready.
We won't make you put them on. Man, you would think that they could make them a little bit.
Yeah. Originally gave the location
Like track shoes or something?
A little bit, you know, like.
Well, I bought a pair around Christmas time.
This isn't the
and the first time she wore it, she lost one of them. So I found these and they're like $14. So I was like, yeah.
For my thesis project, I redesigned the backpack. I mean, even down to the stitches on this thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's obvious they didn't care.
No. It's $14 pair of booties.
But I mean, for a dog, that's got to be at least the equivalent of a $30 pair of shoes, human shoes.
October 2098.
Yeah. Well, for a dog, they usually are $30. But they keep their feet warm, and you know, like in states like Arizona and New Mexico, it's almost necessary to have them. Well, like those big ass thorns they have down there.
The thing is, though, like when you look at it, the dog's leg comes down, and then there's a turnout, you know, by the foot.
Yeah.
Gone from number 2 to number 1.
I guess, I mean,
you gotta get that Velcro really tight around their thing, or they'll flip them off. They get used to them. They sound like a horse when they're walking.
They could make one that comes up and over, you know, and down like a halter.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Poor dogs, the way we torture them. There's a lot of douchey drivers too.
Yeah.
Well, let's go see what's on the east end, and then maybe we'll. It's another band.
But
oh, that's not a band. Oh yeah, it is a band. They sound pretty good.
a lot of animals though, when the dogs got it good, they've got it really, really good.
There's your local roastery coffee. They got a band, and they got a coffee house in the Airstream trailer there.
That's ice cones.
Yeah, the snow cones. Here's Hamburger Mary's. I've never been in there. I've heard they're really good.
Yeah. Man, she's always got a line.
Wow. There's just like standing room only on the sidewalks.
Man, that's amazing.
Well, my friend Ken was telling me that this, oh yeah, banjo going there. This girl from Pittsburgh is traveling. It's one of our high-end restaurants, Extra Virgin. And you know, this girl from Pittsburgh came to Kansas City and, on the train and came to YJ's and was just completely amazed. She's like, you wouldn't think Kansas City.
But she was here on the first Friday?
Not on the first Friday. My friend was saying, you ought to come here on the first Friday. She was just amazed that there was a place like YJ's.
There's not very many though.
No, I use YJ's as my standard around the world now. If I go to a town, I look for a place like YJ's. Maybe that sounds a little narrow-minded, but...
No, but you know, at the same time, it's probably the broadest view you could have, or one of the broader views. I mean, you meet a lot of different types of people in YJ's.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that if you stop into, you could expect to see a very specific group of people.
Here's one of our great red light cameras.
What did you call that?
Red light camera. That really is Big Brother.
It is.
Big Brother is watching you run that red light. He's going to charge you $100 for it.
Man, you should see where they have those things in like regular neighborhoods in Chicago.
Yeah, I imagine.
You know? Like, seriously.
I can imagine. Jeff was telling me that there's something going on at Grand Arts too.
Yeah, it's the
We won't even go there.
Yeah, I rode my bike around through over here. I don't know. I think I want to come in when it's less crowded though.
Oh, you mean like at midnight?
Yeah.
Well, the crowds really thin out very quickly after 10 p.m.
After 10 p.m. it's pretty much thin. That's when the DJ in the alley shuts down. That's when it all goes down. When you take the music away, there's no real incentive to just hang outside with no good sound.
When the music dies.
But
that's when you can actually come and see some art.
But that's when the art place is closed too.
I know.
Sometimes even before the music.
Well, when all the crowds go away. Actually, we went to a show yesterday at Cocoon, and it was like the actual opening where the artist was talking and stuff. Now, this is what's going to kill this in a hurry. Charging for parking.
Oh, yeah. Well, it won't because a lot of these people are used to. That kind of makes certain people feel safe when you pay for things, you know.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't.
But
I don't think their cars are very well looked after.
I don't think so either, but it's perception.
But anyway, we went to this art talk yesterday at the Cocoon, and I shot it on my camera and everything for once. And you know, it was really nice and relaxed. It wasn't very crowded. First Friday is actually a horrible time to look at art, but it's a great time to look at people.
Yeah.
And since there's an art component to it, it's
Do
fun.
you have art people?
Well, sometimes. Sometimes you have arty people. And to my wife, arty is an insult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Arty farties. What's going on in Slap and Tickle?
73.
I don't know.
And grinders and everything here on the east end.
Myself, 74 will be out of the lodge till 030.
This guy is not going to stop. I love the people that they know First Friday's going on and they get in their cars and they just want to drive like 80 miles an hour through it. What team's? Oh, Doggy.
From the number 2, he cut across and cut a car off and
You
did
got a
signal.
wide vocabulary, Tima.
Yep.
You really know how to talk.
Next phase. Slap and Tickle.
Bands going on.
A great deal of the time you can see like half-naked women that snack and slap and tickle. And grinders. You got sounds like something's going on in the back there too.
And there's so many things going on tonight. You might as well drive up. Well, you really can't drive through, I don't think.
Right.
But the Irishness is going on.
Oh,
I mean, Tima's
Irish.
got a little Irish.
I wish I was Irish. I've seen people paying for parking everywhere around here now. I think it's starting around the Crossroads Music Festival stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I got a telephone call. Hello? Hey, what's up? Yeah?
That's so tight.
Door MCS here locally. Doors are hyphenated name.
What is the biggest?
Yeah? You mean this Sunday evening? Oh man, I'm already going to a wedding. Yeah, I'm going. I have to go to a wedding for my one of my wife's co-worker sons. No, I'm just going.
camera. Last name is Wilson, first name is Phil, John Adams, Union Adam Moore, middle L Lincoln, black male 9392.
Yeah, sure. Well, I think I have it in my car, so just remind me. I'm working 11 to 7 tomorrow.
Okay. So, would you want me to pick it up, or would you want
Either or, I trust both of you.
4:30 of 2010. UNCIC, message number G-shape.
I'm sorry about not being able to shoot it, but yeah. Yeah. Well, I have it all here, and you know, it works pretty good on auto mode, so there's not much to it.
Last seen westbound towards 29th Street.
Yeah, I have the tripod too.
Last name is Patterson, first name is Lewis, middle
Okay. All right. All right. Oh, no problem. 11 to 7.
For 20-year footage, apply 3160, Brown Brown, 290, 30, 69 system.
Okay.
One of the KPMO, not issued item.
All right. Thanks.
Negative.
Bye.
93 is negative, Jacob.
Oh, I see them.
A little bit.
A little bit of the yakking on the cell phone causes you to gaggle at a green light. Or the gaggle? Or lollygag at a green light.
Was
12812.
Everybody's favorite. Well, my favorite is when people are talking on phones and they're like swerving all over the road. Or, you know, when people are like surfing on the internet in their cars and they got a million cameras and they're swerving all over the road and there's a big tornado there and everything.
That's good.
All right, now finally our goal is to kind of we're gonna slowly drift by this van here. Except we still really can't see them. And if we turn right. Or if I get off my lazy butt and actually turn the camera that way.
Because they appear to be like older guys, right?
Yeah,
but you know,
they're good.
I know if you put on a mask, then it's just about the music.
I wonder if that's true.
You know,
I wonder if there's some local kind of like famous musicians.
Possibly.
Like they don't want to be recognized because people will be like, oh, you're that heavy metal band or you're that jazz band. They can put on masks and they can be anything they want.
Yeah, it's like the Gorillas.
They can play certain music.
I saw them, the actual Gorillas.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about a band.
Yeah.
Now we're coming up to the Power and White District.
Oh.
The White Power District.
There it goes. But we got a good mural on the outside. Can you get a shot
yeah. We should pass to that too. I was talking to him. He was actually one of the guest painters at Jessica and Jeff's gallery, the Keyhole. He was one of the ones. He didn't spend a lot of time there, but he contributed. And got a picture with him and Tima laying down on the ground together. It was real funny. Of course, we're talking about Alexander Austin.
Yeah.
$47.
He's got a new project he was telling me about. He's excited. He's a mural man, kind of like a superhero.
Yeah.
And
2000 black Cadillac
shoot
with no
videos
tags
and
in the
stuff like
parking lot
that.
overnight.
His murals are fantastic.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that that type of local input couldn't have carried over past the wall a little bit further, if at all.
Oh, you mean north on the Power and Light District here?
Yeah. I mean, like,
well, you know,
the Power and Light
about that. The Power and Light District is all about tourists. It's not about locals.
Or
and,
at least offer like Kansas, you know, like the best of what.
The good thing about that is that when people see that and they're tourists, at least it gives a little bit to Kansas City history, you know, and we're acknowledging it.
It doesn't help at all, like obviously, like with the tearing down of that history at the same time, you know, in the same way.
Yeah.
Because if like
they've kind of built up some of it, you know, like the president is going. They've done something with the theater, but none of this is here. This is all brand new.
Right, and I mean this building here, you know, AMC's corporate headquarters is here, so that makes it a good one. And two, it's not technically.
But that building sat derelict for years. Jeff and Jessica's, not Jeff and Jessica, but Jeff had a little space called the Stray Cat, which is directly straight ahead.
Yeah.
That they tore down in an old building to build the Sprint Arena. But it's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what's going on the crossroads, and here it's like empty.
100-681.
Well, that's because the crossroads is where those people are having their art right now, and then they'll come here in a little bit and have their drinks.
Maybe.
I think so.
Maybe.
This Friday,
Yeah.
Irish Fest is going on.
Should be a big weekend.
I guarantee you come back over here around 11 o'clock and you see what it looks like over here. Probably just about the same as First Friday.
But I've seen a lot of nights when this place is not doing so hot.
Yeah, during the week it's nothing. Like you can walk in there and it's...
Well, I've seen weekend nights when there's nothing going on too. Time to argue.
it'd be hard to assume that for tonight, the weather and the activity.
It should be. It should be going on gangbusters. But I don't know, you know. I'm hungry and I want to eat at YJ's. I want a chicken hoof.
Yeah.
I can't even get in the door there. I can't even find a place to park.
Well,
6-7, can you go with
and you know, the one place I like here is a place called Fran's. It's a little,
and the beach
kind of like a diner. It's based out of Toronto.
1050.9.
have you ever eaten at Kitty's
Kitties.
on 31st Street?
No.
Oh.
So here's that Alexander Austin piece. And he signed it, and he put his phone number in the corner.
Yeah, for the ladies.
For the ladies? Is that what it was for? I thought it was for hopes of having patrons.
No, this is Alexander Austin. And then it has his number that says for the ladies.
Oh, I didn't read it that close then.
It's small print.
But it's on the sides of both these buildings here. Kansas City Monarchs. He's working on a new mural right now on the side of the old YMCA where Buck O'Neill had a lot to do with the Negro Leagues in Kansas City. And
you know, there should be one nice jazz lounge bar in there. And I know they say that at the Peachtree, but I mean, like, serious, you know, like,
yeah,
a jazz,
I don't know.
where you invite acts from around the country, if not the world.
Yeah, you know, it almost has to be,
That's kind of
as we're finding out the hard way, it almost has to be organically grown, because anything that's...
Well, it's hard for anything organic to go in there, I'll tell you that much.
Well, anything that's artificially inseminated is... Yeah, there won't be much organic in there.
There was supposed to be more organic.
That's why it's more or less not my style. Yeah.
I mean, and there's...
We wish. There's a couple of local establishments. Oh, she's got a bandana.
You look good in that, Tima.
Tima on. What's going on with the Tima on? Sprint Center parking, $5.
49th and parallel on Kansas, Victor Nora, 204.
Plenty of parking in here.
Yeah.
951.
Yeah, you know, that paying for parking is a bad deal, you know.
Well, it's a bad deal because
It's going to get worse with the Performing Arts Center when it opens up.
oh yeah, but it's a bad deal because I think it's actually a scam in the city, and bad things are associated with it, not just the paying for the parking. I don't know, this city seems to be very proud of having a lot of surface lots made of gravel or hardly maintained, and you pay a lot of money to park your car there, then you come back to your car and it's been broken into, and you're like, what did I pay for? The right to have my car broken into. My mom and dad did that routine for a while, and at least my mom started taking the bus.
365.
I used to park cars in Milwaukee, but we stayed, you know, like, we did the guy.
That's what you'd think.
I mean, but there's more, I mean, honestly, there's probably more shady business going on there.
Yeah, you would think. Look, Tima, doggy. Now, even if there was an open space to park here, I would not park here.
We're not get out.
Huh? No, that's not what I'd be worried about. What I'd be worried about is I parked here one time and I came out and there was like a billion people sitting on my car. We got a flamer here. This is where the hippity hop, music, dance.
People just
show here in June is pretty good if you haven't seen it.
Reasonably priced artwork too. You know, for the size of those paintings, they're I think they're like $1,600.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
It's called Reside, Works by.
The pencil drawings I like.
Works by Jonah Griswell. Griswell. You got breakdancing going on here.
It's kind of nice.
Oh, we got guys running in diapers. We got front row seats to the breakdance.
336 north
You'd never think Kansas City. Here's YJ's. Legal stop.
wave some.
Yeah, you're on TV now.
Say what's up.
What's going on here at this building? I'm not used
So
to
you only have
seeing
cameras pointed out this way though, right? Like directly at me.
I got one at you, one out front, one at me,
So
and one
that's-
at the back seat. Nobody's sitting at.
Thank you.
See if we can turn on the lights now and we can see. And turning.
430 southbound, 435 southbound.
Even on the side streets,
Where Kansas,
it's crazy. There's stuff going on everywhere.
Robert Trump.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop and start again.